but we had to type it up. Where we changed Dustin's salary and we changed the street superintendent, and that was the only two that got raises. And then, okay, we got the water inventory done, and we have to have tags to be able to reference it back to our inventory for state board of accounts. And that's the code for the tags.
That does everything.
Yeah.
The water, sewer, town.
Yeah, and you got to pass the salary on the other one, your e-shop. You gotta motion it.
Oh. Go back to that ordinance.
Previous one.
Yeah, on the grease trap.
Mm-hmm.
We, passed it before, had to read it twice. Now that it's
Got it.
done and signed, if you move to vote on it,
I'll move to accept it.
second.
This is for the state boards of account to be in compliance.
Yes.
Yeah, for the inventory. Everything over $1,000 has to have a tag on it in inventory.
Makes sense. I'll make a move to accept that quote.
Second.
That's the adjustment. This guy passed away, so we need to just write that off.
Yeah.
That last one was this one. Trish posted it to the wrong account, so I had to take it, I need to get off of the account that she posted it to and post it to the right account. So that's why there's two that has his name.
Make the adjustments.
Sign each one.
Yeah, you gotta make a motion or make the, to accept.
I move to accept these adjustments.
Second. resigned, and Brian Parker put in a letter of intent to move the streets, so I think we need to let him move the streets and put out to hire.
How much it takes up that?
We'll do, be for the labor position, 1 or 2 spots, and even with the option of part-time, we'll get out there so we can get.
Yeah.
You wanna write 2 spots?
Yeah, put it out there.
Okay.
Second. So we got the marshal's office. You're up.
Approximately 30 calls of service this last month, 15 tickets, for 1 vehicle. Sent out a few ordinances, got a couple more in here. Inventory's done, it's on my desk now, I can grab it for you. Got it all done. About it right now. Maintenance work on our vehicle a little bit for us, a couple of change, fixed a couple things that was wrong with it. Fixed garage door opener for us at the Marshall building. Nothing I did. I got a little over 70 hours last month. Morning did just over 20. And obviously he's at the academy doing good. Just taking him past his exams today, so
Good deal.
he's gone for 12 more weeks, 13 more weeks.
I think it's April, 1st of April, huh?
Yeah. So he's gone for a while. I think we have anything desperate we need right now.
All right, thank you, Sue. You're up, Dustin.
So I don't know, you guys, you got any questions for it? The only thing really, we got a VFD, the VFD on well 6 kicks out during cold weather. I think the heater says it's 40 some in there, but the VFD is not agreeing with that. So we're gonna have to either check the heater or check the parameters on the VFD. And then, still working with IDEM about where we're going, which way we're going on the UV. So, if we have to get a whole UV system to comply with the 2.16 million gallons per day, it's gonna be about 125, 130,000. But they had, Trojan has an expansion kit, or phase 2 or whatever he called it, for 2 more modules of lights, which each module is like 15,000, but that'll bring us up to 1.9, and I was asking for 2.16. So if I didn't sign the 1.9 earlier, then we would be able to do just the 2 mods. So we only have to spend the 30,000 versus the basically 130,000 for the other system. And we had a couple rotor shafts that bearings have cut grooves in them, so we got them fixed. E. coli season starts April 1st. I'll be ordering the materials for that this month. Probably have a insurance claim going on with the water line in the pink building. Busted, causing the transfer switch to the generator to fry. And then a couple other components in there with the mixer for the polymer pump. It's I think $1,000 for that, but the transfer switches, we're looking at probably 20 to 25. Cummins is supposed to be out tomorrow morning to look at it and assess the damage. I did pass my certification. Storm drain replacement right over here. what's coming into it or whatnot, but it's just 66 for the tile. And then we'll probably have to get sand and some pea gravel embedded in. So it'll be a little bit north of that, but, that's basically the base, the least it's going to be. Probably got 175 or something. But, I need you guys to approve that, to move forward with that.
I'll make a motion to approve that for this drainage fix.
Yeah, it's for, right here on Ledgerwood.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of sinkholes, it's just sucking in dirt, so it's kind of a hazard. They did fill the holes in for now, so it's not electric or nothing. And, validated water audit, due August 1st. So, I'll work with Angie on that, she was call Alliance up, we just renewed our Alliance membership. So they'll come in and do a free water audit, and then I'm a validator. So any water utility that I work for, I'll do a free audit or a free validation. So if she gets a free audit, I can validate it, and it doesn't cost the town anything on that. So, some of the other stuff is just lingering from months past, like the blower, it had a 8-week ship date, so we're still waiting on that out at the, for the backwash at the water plant. But, anyway, just read through that, I mean, there's a couple other small things, if you got any questions, I'll be happy to answer them for you.
All right, thank you. Okay, any business?
Yes, sir. Any business?
Kim Rosello.
Yeah, I have a couple of things I would like to mention. Out of respect for this young man, which I think is our newest town board member, I think you ought to introduce him to the town and the townspeople. I know who he is, but I'm sure there's a lot of people in this town that does not. So if he is our newest town board member, I would like to see you introduce him, his name, and that he's our newest town board member.
Well, this is Mr. Wolf. He's District 2 Town Board member.
You can call me Brandon.
I know who you are, but there's many people in this town that probably doesn't. And I'm sorry that you weren't recognized before all the town meeting business was taken care of. But with that being said, I would like to see a little more clarity on behalf of the town board business. You guys sit and sign all this stuff, and I don't know what it is, you know, I assume it's the town's bills, maybe?
It's the minutes that we approved,
Okay,
the financial statement. we
but it
approved.
is the town business, this is like a town business meeting, so I feel as though the townspeople ought to know what you're signing up there. You guys just sit and kind of talk a little bit between yourselves, and nobody out here knows what all this is that you're signing. And I would just like to have a little more transparency, you know, put it out there, let the town people know what's going on, what you're doing up there. Not that you're just sitting there signing whatever, okay?
Yep, thank you. I got Todd and Teresa.
We're good, thanks.
Alright,
You're doing a great job.
thank you. Josh Siders, Fire Department.
I don't think there's anything really new with the fire department. I brought it to the township. I'd like to try to go for territory again. That'd be the township, letting us pretty well take over our budget. The reason I wanna do that is with this House Bill 1 that went through, they're trying to push townships out So all funding for the township, if it all gets pushed through, all funding for the township fire departments will go to one person in each county, and not one person divvies up the money.
So
So
it
if
goes
you
to the
become a
commissioner,
huh?
goes to the commissioner controls it, doesn't it? No,
EMA director.
EMA director.
But if we become a territory, we will have a board of, like, say, if you guys are okay with it, after we do all the footwork to get it going, like, the town would appoint 2 to 3 people for this board, and the township would appoint 2 to 3 people for the board. And it's not like we're going out and spending money how we want. That board has to agree with us spending money and how we spend it. But it's something, it's the only way I know that will keep Haddon Township taxes here in Haddon Township.
I think it's Bill 270, right?
The House Bill 1's what pushed it,
And
which is what started it. And they're trying to, these other House bills that are pushing through is what's trying to fight.
I'd
So
say
what we're
we,
trying to do is, pretty well get like, Haddon Township will go away, Gill Township will go away. And so, all your money that you get collected for your fire tax around here will go to the EMA director, then he will sit there and say, okay, what fire department do I wanna give money?
right,
So then we're fighting to get funded.
Becoming a territory, that would give you guys more funding from the state too, or does that change with the House bill? I'm not completely familiar with it.
The House bill would not go to.
Okay.
What they're trying to do is disband, they want, with these, they want 6,700 people in each township. And they want to combine townships until you reach that number. It's one of the bills they're trying to push through. But with us, if we're able to become a territory, so all the tax money comes straight to our territory, and then we can have the board, whoever you guys decide to be on the board, be able to tell us like, okay, we need a new station, we need new trucks, or gear, or something. So we just fund ourselves, we'll be in charge, we won't bug you guys all the time.
I'd say get all the information you can on it, and we'll get a meeting when Kaz is available, and
Yeah, I
discuss
have to
it.
do 3 open meetings for the public to come in and ask questions, then I have to get, within 25 days of my first meeting, have to have you guys have a meeting to vote on it, and the township have a meeting to vote on it. And I only have till March 31st to have the papers up to Indianapolis. So I was gonna start maybe next week on having some guys from fire department, like at the community building, we put it in the paper, people have questions, they come and ask us. That's my main thing, is I just like keep our money here, help us, help our community.
March 10th.
So that's all I got.
All right, thank you, Josh. Charles,
Now, you answer the question, Mark?
you good? You got anything, Ronnie?